What's good people? I know y'all attention span is like 60 seconds, so I'm gonna try to keep this as quick as possible. I just wanted to share something. I spoke with a brother in the Lord yesterday. I give him a hard time, but I really respect and value his opinion. And he shared something with me that really opened up my understanding about a revelation that I've been just wrestling with or chewing on. I don't really know, just kind of trying to unpack, right? Side note, because a lot of times when God gives us revelation, it takes some effort on our part to get a greater understanding, but a lot of times we get weary or we get tired or we just too lazy sometimes to stick with it and keep praying about it, to keep studying on it, to keep meditating on it, so that understanding grows, right? So this here revelation, I've been just wrestling with it for a long time, like months, right? And I probably shared it with a lot of people already, but it just keeps growing, praise God. And it's crazy because it's things like this. I mean, this is one of those things that has changed my entire outlook on the world and on life. So I'm thankful and I'm glad that I didn't just toss it to the side whenever God starts showing me this. So, all right, let's try to make this quick. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made. You hear that? For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse, right? So through creation, through things that were created, the eternal power of God is revealed to us, right? When I read that, I was like, oh, I get it now. So when you got somebody studying psychology, the study of the mind, you're seeing the eternal power of God. You're seeing the glory of God because God created it, right? So of course that's gonna leave you in awe. You study the human mind long enough, it's gonna leave you in awe, right? You study the human body, it's gonna leave you in awe. You study the earth, it's gonna leave you in awe. You know what I'm saying? Because it's amazing. It was created by God and it communicates to us his glory, right? When we look at these things, right? So there's people, right, who may not identify with the Christian faith, but they might be a scientist or a psychologist or a geologist, right? And they are able still to see the glory of God, the eternal power of God in creation, right? They just don't attribute it to God. I don't care. You are gonna be left in awe if you study these things, man. If you study creation, it's gonna leave you in awe, right? Because there's a lot of things that we can't explain. I mean, we can explain a lot of it. Even being able to explain it is still amazing, right? So this is the issue, right? And this is what came from the conversation that I had yesterday. 1 + 1 = 2, but what the world is trying to do is make 1 + 1 = 3. And they're coming up with all of these clever ways of trying to justify and make it make sense, but it's crazy. And this is the part that really got me, because he said, Tim, what they're actually trying to do is to remove the glory of God. So therefore, because the glory of God, the eternal power of God, even his Godhead, is revealed through what he created. So let's try to change what he created in order to remove his glory, so people can't see God in that, right? And I said, oh my goodness, that was some fire. And we see this in society today, right? The things that God established, the world is trying to move those things out the way, trying to change them and come up with these clever ideas and reasons why it's okay to do this, right? But what's really happening is they're trying to set the stage for the Antichrist to come. And what the world is trying to do is to remove, the power of God, the glory of God, anything that looks like God, truth, whatever he's established. They're trying to move it out of the way to create this comfortable environment for the spirit of the Antichrist. And man, I just thought it was amazing.